Let's start doing these more often, showing off the map before we jump into game here really quick. So, so much has happened. So much has happened. We're in a overall fairly good position now. We have, after the gamble of Ambruza II, Solomon IV, a great leader, several generations of great leadership, we find ourselves in a much better position. Obviously, during the chaos in the Mediterranean, followed by the revolution, the formation of Bavaria, which is, my God, so powerful and strong now. When Britannia took land in Europe, when Castella found itself no longer the greatest power in Europe, we took advantage. Byzantium, before they fell to the revolution, fought a war with the Papal States, which we took advantage and have secured Sicily and now parts of southern Italy as well, which have been massive. We also fought the Byzantines. So Byzantium went obviously revolutionary. The Borgian dynasty was overthrown for a period, which we also took advantage to take Crete, as well as a lot of money from them. During these wars of partition, which are, as you can see, still ongoing, Byzantium's colony in Brazil revolted, leading to the formation of an independent Greek Brazil. And in the peace treaty, they took land in Europe, which is super fucking cursed, but I'm not going to get rid of it because I think it's interesting. I also like clean borders, but I'm not going to change a story game like this to fit that. So Brazil has taken land in Europe. Byzantium was forced to abandon the revolution by the Fatimids, who took a lot of land from them, and they are now back to what they once were, which is of course, monarchy. They're no longer nearly as powerful, leaving really one great superpower in Europe in revolutionary Bavaria. In the last session, we fought successfully those wars, and then we went back to Asia. Last session, we ended after piecing out Oman. We took their lands in Papua after sieging out their lands in Arabia, and we have secured our first colonies in Indonesia, taking the southern periphery of Papua New Guinea. We are still at war with the Papang, I apologize, and we will need a lot of troops to secure this region. We still have our alliance with the Usugai, which have now formed Japan, and the Ming are entirely gone. So, pretty interesting state of the game here. There were any other big changes beyond that? Obviously, the US is formed and independent now, very strong. Canada formed. Scandinavia has eaten the last of Norway. The Shagatai are encroaching even deeper. Yeah, that's about it. And of course, we did win that big war of Yoruba line last session as well, which was fantastic. We took gold instead of anything else, though. So let's get into it. Here we go. Another session. You never know what will happen in these grand campaign sessions. So, oh boy, would it be okay if I made a video of something summarizing the monarchs of this campaign? Absolutely, of course, Trucker Neo, because I've had that on my mind for a while. You're welcome to. I've had in the back of my mind making like a fake documentary at the end of the grand campaign about it, from space age documentations about the history of House Torres, kind of as like a hour-long video or something. I don't know if I'll get around to it. We'll see. You're welcome to. All right, we can purchase an ability to start off with. What do we want to go for here? What makes sense? We've already taken improved diplomats. We've taken a lot of the ones that really make sense, I think. Tolerant peoples or probably scientific academies. Could one of my mods make a poll for our next ability? Could you put up either, let's see, tolerant people or scientific academies? What do you guys think makes more sense for our next ability? In terms of roleplay, not in terms of modifiers or bonuses. All right, too. A little loud, I'm turned down a bit. Maybe below. Yeah, free policies, but we've taken everything already. We can found the Indian Trading Company. Oh, hell yeah. We can found a trade company in Indonesia. Oh yeah, because we took land there. I'm excited. We're going to be building an actual trade company empire in Asia. I wanted to do this. I've been reading a book on trade, so I have some ideas for today. What's up, Lambert? Thank you for the raid. What's up, man? How's it going, guys? I'm Hammurabae. You may recall me from some of Lambert's recent videos. I'm a Dirty Vic 3 enjoyer. We are currently in the middle of a grand campaign, which is where you play through all the Paradox games using a save translator. I am, much like Dear Lambert here, mostly a roleplay streamer, so I do a lot of roleplay. I'm sure you're very aware of what that is from Lambert. And yeah, so we're following House Torres, which is originally a Sardinian house from Upper Sardinia, very, very poor province, which has built itself briefly into a great empire and has fallen greatly in recent times. We are in a bit of a comeback right now. We made a very dangerous play to basically pull out of the colonies in the Americas and stop gaining the ire and hatred of other European powers, which has succeeded. And we're now in the process of trying to rebuild a colonial empire in Asia. So wonderful. Thank you for the raid, Lambert. Were you playing Imperator? Did I see you playing that earlier? I watched a bit of you playing Invictus the other day. Didn't say anything though. Appreciate the raid, man. Hope everyone is doing well. Welcome in. It's also a very chaotic Europe after the wars with Byzantium. Scientific for our next stability. Very well. We'll go with scientific academies. I mean, we're very technologically advanced. We have been for quite some time. We've needed to be, so that makes a lot of sense. I think there's a lot of parallels and similarities to kind of the Dutch historically, right? A very small country that projected power at a level that was really just insane compared to their size and wealth due to many reasons, right? You know, obviously being a hub for many Protestant refugees, as well as a super advanced economic system before many other people. I think we're kind of in a similar state right now in that, you know, we've had to fight a lot to maintain our independence, not getting independence per se, but, you know, to maintain our stature, and we're projecting power at a level that we really have no business doing. We're also following the Dutch by trying to seize parts of Indonesia. But instead of like what the Dutch did, taking it from other Europeans like the Portuguese, we're taking it from the many empires that still rule here, who are very powerful in their own right. So we're going to form that in just a moment. Lambert say anything? Did I miss it? Nope, he did not. Very late over there, so fair. All right, let's go ahead and found the Indian Trade Company. Our interest in an East India Company is based chiefly on hopes and ambitions aroused by the enormous revenues produced by initial ventures of other companies. At the same time, there's also a desire upon the part of Solomon IV to play a dominant role in contemporary world trade, a desire that isn't necessarily wholeheartedly endorsed by our country's local merchants. We will get a merchant, global trade power, and 200 ducats. Drop in a barrel, but that's fine. So we also do, of course, still have Solomon IV. I think he probably will go down as our greatest monarch in history so far, even more than Lysandro. I mean, he has been exceptional. Ambrosius II made the gamble that has led to our current situation. Asada cemented that legacy. Solomon's father, I forget the name, really stabilized things, but it is King Solomon IV, Torres. I fixed the name of our heir, I think. No, it bugs, god damn it. And try to change the name back to Torres, who has really cemented our power. It was he who has fought many of these wars. He's taken advantage of the chaos of Europe, the times of revolutions, which are very much still ongoing, of course, to really cement and build back our place, not just in Europe, but also moving on to Asia as well. I need to redo our trade in just a moment as well. Focus on that. There. Dutch fought many wars versus Indonesia, like Akka and stuff. That's true. They did. They took advantage of, obviously, Tidora and, oh, it's the other islands. The Spice Islands. Am I looking at the right place? Tidora, the clans of Tidora and Ternate, who are two rival clans and really clans. They weren't tribes. Clans historically in our own timeline, right? Where the Portuguese had invaded and built trading hubs and forced their commerce on them. But, you know, the Dutch did invade themselves and they slaughtered everyone. We're not going to do that, though. We're much more tolerant. And they did fight a lot of tribes as well. But, I mean, the first step to the Dutch building their colonial empire, the Dutch East India Company, was really seizing land from the Spanish and the Portuguese, trading ports in places like that. Obviously, not Batavia, Malacca, primarily, right, in places like that. I mean, they went after Portuguese because they were weak and overextended and had really fallen, and then Spain as well, that couldn't maintain their empire. And then they also, of course, went very much after all the tribes and local people. So Australia was actually colonized by the Indians. Maharashtrians colonized it in the Pasai as well. New Zealand is still entirely independent. No one has been able to take it. The tribes there are so strong that no one's been able to seize it yet. It's been on our to-do list, but even we are very intimidated by the tribes there. Obviously, I don't think the game reflects the brutality and the skill of the Maori people, but I want to roleplay it a bit in that we would struggle to take that region, right? It's doable, but hard. The Slaughter the 6th. Thank you, Draconir. He only reigned for 9 years. What are you going to change the last name back to Torres? I tried today. It bugged out. Our heir doesn't have a last name, Lord Daunt. I tried to fix it. I'm not very good with EU4 save editing. I'm much better with other games. Recommended list on Facebook. Like my actual account, or like the one I made for Hammurabae and never did anything with. And yes, of course, Bona, which is the Empire of China after they fled the invasion of the Chagatai. Ming is gone now entirely. Alrighty. That's cool as health. So we have a trading company in Asia now, and the lands that we took from Oman. Sign that to a trade company actually right now. The Sardinian East India Company. Beautiful. Oh yeah. All right. I want to look at trade. I want to look at our military. I'm going to do a slow start here because there's a lot of things I need to fix. Well, currently where we're at. First thing is trade, which I've been just ignoring because we've been really in survival mode for quite some time now. Given the incredibly capable administration of King Solomon, it would be very high on the to-do list. I think a lot of our merchants are in places they shouldn't be. Yes. Okay. We are focusing now on trade coming from the east in the regions where we've seen so much wealth. Not just the spices, of course. Pepper. Fuck. The other ones. Nutmeg. Or the 3 big ones. Pepper, nutmeg, and I forget the 3rd one. Which are definitely losing popularity now, not as valuable. Cloves. Thank you. Little nude. That's the one. But we'd have a lot of that trade now that we'd be able to take away from these other empires in Indonesia. Obviously, giving it a 1768, it's obviously begun to fall off in Europe, and other things are much more valuable. But there are so many valuable trade goods. I'm curious. Let me look at the map. Nutmeg. Turtles. Do they not put other things in? Cinnamon, of course, too. Cinnamon was a big thing here and a big trade good for a long time. Man, it's interesting. I'm trying to look to see if there's any trade good we'd start to try and corner. Now, opium would start to become much more popular. Obviously, given the power and strength of India, a lot of that would be exports. So that'd be very high on our list of places we'd want to probably secure for the Sardinian East India Company. What do we want to call that for short? The SIC. Yep, SIC. Or we can just call it the company, I guess. We're going to take that route with things. Coal would be very useful to us, given we're already industrializing. We got events where we actually already have the atmospheric engine, which is kind of crazy. Pearls would be valuable, but not as much these days. Sulfur will be very valuable, but right now it's not. Yeah, kind of. Cotton would be very valuable for us. Incredibly valuable. We'd go after that. It was obviously not mass produced in this time period quite yet, so it was very expensive. And yeah, 1768, mostly still for only the very wealthy and nobility. Southern American cotton plantations hadn't blown up yet. We'll want to probably go after that Southern Islands. To trade. So we want to start using our merchants to push trade west from the incredibly valuable region that we now have some trade power in. We'll send Barcel de Pisana to the Moluccas. Malacca itself, we will send another one of our traders. Not in range. We have to core those provinces. We'll wait for that. Let's put the rest of them up right now so I don't forget, though. Because we want to start pushing trade back west. In Cape of Good Hope. We don't really need to push trade there. It's already being pushed so heavily by the British. What we really need to do is push it in the Ivory Coast. We're already doing. Coming to Sevilla. And this is where we need to build trade power, which we have none in. We need a larger trading fleet too. The mega fleet, that is the one we want. We will split this in half. And I'm going to send half of it to Sevilla to start moving trade to Genoa, which we actually have I believe still dominance in trade. Yes, we do. Good. And it's a Sevilla. Oh, yeah. Might actually be worth almost sending the whole thing. If we're not moving trade, do we still have majority? We do, by quite a lot. All right, here's what we're going to do then. I'm going to send another half of a half, so a fourth of the main trade fleet to Sevilla. And then of what remains, I'm going to send half of that to... Not the Malaccas yet. We're going to fight a lot more wars there. So probably the Ivory Coast. And then a small contingent we will keep in Genoa. All right. And then we'll wait until we get the cores there, and then we'll start to push to the Moluccas. Wehada is likely going to unify the islands if the Europeans don't intervene soon. True. Actual count. That's surprising. Are you in war with India? Maybe take Australia when you finish the war. No, we're not actually. We're only still at war with the Hain. And then the Pagaruyung. So that's these guys, and then these guys here. Which you'll need to send our army to. Let's send our troops back to the boats. We just finished that siege of Oman when we left off last time, and we're going to need to try and land them in the Pahang, which will be difficult. They have around 100,000 soldiers. We need more transport ships, too. Bring our main fleet back to port in Sassari. We can get a lot more ships, actually. I'm going to build another 10 transport ships. Then I'm going to build up another 60 trading ships. Quite expensive, but we can very much afford it with our current economy. Is this trade goods in every mod? Yes, it is. I have, if you would like to see the list of mods I am using, let me link that very quickly, just for context. I've got a trade goods mod on. It's a little bit buggy, unfortunately, but it is mostly working. There is the whole list. We have a lot of income still left too. Do we have any loans? I don't think so. We'll go ahead and spend these on developing more. We have actually many more provinces now. We'll develop those trade buildings. I'm gonna go down to speed 3. I don't want to rush the end of EU4 here. This is very important for us going to Vicky 3. Revolutionary Kyuvia? Another revolutionary nation vanquished. Fantastic. There were so many. Byzantium falling from being revolutionary is so big to stop the halt, but I mean, Bavaria is still just such a colossus. Develop base manpower. We'll develop production in Arborea. We have the points for that. What else we can build here? Much left, actually. Not much left at all. Some extra manpower. Yeah, that's some Polish place, I think. I think so too. There's a lot of independent states left there. So I just joined. Why are you so small in 1768? It's a roleplay campaign, so I've purposely tried not to map paint the whole time. For the last 200 years or so, we reached a really rough period. Castalla became like an absolutely superpower, right? They've got 1 million men right now. They had 500,000 200 years ago. They're very powerful. And we've just basically been in survival mode for a couple hundred years now. So it's been absolutely brutal. And yes, I'm also horrible at the game. Absolutely. We'll take the royal marriage with Lombardy. We won't state anything else quite yet either. All right. Get troops on the boats and we're going to land them. I'm going to land, I think... It's dangerous. They do have a lot of men here. I'm going to land our whole task force before we try and engage. Let's see if we can get military access we can from the Pasai. We're going to meet up our troops in Tulang, and then from there we'll march north to fight their armies. I think we can contend them with this army if we are careful. Very careful. Yeah, we used to be huge and very powerful, but man, the colonial powers in Europe and the powers in Europe have been so strong that we struggle. We had a ton of colonies. We had all of California, we had all of Peru and Chile, we had most of Brazil, we had parts of Argentina, and in wars and Through hard times, we lost it all. We have nothing left in the Americas. We've gone to Asia now to try and reclaim some measure of power. It's been a rough time, but we're in a bit of a comeback here finally. We have a good governance, good kings, and some very dangerous gambles, which have paid off. Ready. Let's land them in the south of the Pasai. Also get you a forced march. Bernard Homo de Moura. Bernard Homo de Moura is a proficient merchant renowned in his attempts to improve trade customs and stabilize the economy of our nation. Oh my god, we need that prestige. His reputation will reach further than our borders. I mean, to be fair, we're the first European to develop a trade company, right? Excuse me. What we're doing is unprecedented right now. Due to the power of the Asian nations and the power of Indonesian countries, no European power has actually tried to colonize in Asia yet. So we've built really the first trade company outside of, obviously, the Americas. So we are definitely innovating in terms of economic policy, which I guess is what de Moura is doing here. We very much need that prestige, so that's fantastic. Very far ahead, we're developing instead. Where was it we needed to develop for the Diet? One moment. Arborea. And we crashed while trying to develop. That's not good. Had a couple of those. Should be fine. We probably won't have an autosave. I'll probably have to redo everything. God damn it. And yes, it is way more interesting that way. How do you usually manage your estate, Zach? I go with whatever the roleplay suggests they should do. Whoever I focus on, whoever gets power, I give them concessions based on that. And do reforms based on that. Which is why the burghers still have a stranglehold on us in terms of influence in many ways. Maybe we're just not supposed to develop Arborea. Maybe that's what this is. It's not meant to be. EU4 actually takes a long time to load for me too. I'm really not sure why. All the other Paradox games load so quickly except for EU4. Maybe it's because I haven't played it as much. Sardinia is just burger land. Even if the state's government is gone, the burgers still have all the fucking power. The Admiralty does have a lot right now, but yeah, the real power, the wealth certainly is all of the burgers for sure. I mean, we're very, again, like, I think there are actually a lot of parallels between our country and the Dutch historically, right? You know, in that context. I wonder if we'd have like publicly traded companies, probably. Like common and significant amounts of public investiture. Maybe. We did embrace manufacturing early. We have been very tolerant and given a lot of rights to people. I mean, relatively, right? So it's possible. Oh, no autosave. That's unfortunate. All right, bear with me. I'm just gonna try and rush this and do everything I just did again. In the ass. Pray for no decent care. I hate redoing things in Paradox games. It's so annoying. The famines have also gotten a lot stronger. They did take a good deal of land from Byzantium. All right. Noah. Vila. The Ivory Coast. Scientific Academies. We'll build the barracks. We will embrace the trade company. We'll change merchants. We're missing one on Lucas. We'll add our new holdings to the trade company. Build a trade company building there too. Certainly need a harbor, don't we? Company depot. Good place to start. What's most developed? Where are we going to build this up first? None of these regions are very developed, actually. Oh, no. Azmet. All right. We'll turn this into our own version of Batavia. We'll put the Governor General's mansion up north on the islands. Oh my God, 1,000? Sure. Why not? Why not? Beautiful. If you survive the EU4, Vicky, it should be time to make a comeback. I'll tell you, we're making a comeback right now. And that's not even me joking or coping. We're actually making a comeback. Our fleet back to port. You like walk all the way back to Italy? No. And then we need to move our troops down to the coast, and we're going to send them to Buying. Mostly caught up. Hopefully we can put the Pope out of his misery here soon. That would be the icing on the cake of recent memory, wouldn't it? One can hope. Of curiosities. The exploration of new lands and the opening of trade with distant nations has brought all manner of curious objects to our shores. It has become fashionable to gather collections of these often bizarre items and display them alongside more mundane treasures, such as portraits and religious icons. These fantastic collections include trophies from strange or mythical animals, artifacts from unknown cultures, rare minerals, and brightly colored shells from foreign shores. These cabinet exhibits are visited not only by curious aristocrats, but also by many nationalists interested in their scientific value. Of course, it sometimes turns out the king's prized unicorn horn is simply the tusk of a narwhal. Yeah, we'll commission one. Why not? Solomon's the type. Certainly. The southern shores of the Pasai. Trade axis or military axis this time. We're looking good. Solid again too. We lost that event where we got all that prestige. That is just brutal. We'll take the Ivory Coast one for the burgers. We also very much would like to get control of the Ivory Coast, so we'll take them up on that. We need 15% trade power there. How much do we have with those? I was going to build a larger fleet force too. I forgot about that. How much would a full one cost? Not enough. We'll wait. We currently have very little, I think. 6%. Well, if we get more trade ships, we can definitely get active there. Oh, aye, okay. My king, the rumor is spreading that Yorubaland is preparing to declare war upon us. We must rush to prepare our defenses. The loose lips personality of Nwabugu V is likely why we learn this. Here we go again. How many times do I need to teach you this lesson, old man? I have a lot of soldiers, though. Who are our allies? Few. Very few. Looking at getting another ally or two to shore up our defenses. We can't because we're in a war. God damn it, we need to end this war. All the armies in the east, too. Fuck me, man. We need it in these Asian wars. It's so important. Come on. Let's rush a peace here and get back to Europe. Bring over the mercenaries. How many men do we have? 95,000? We're going to need that in the coming war. Fuck, we're still so far away from our manpower max. And a revolt in Salerno. We still have men in Europe. Actually, quite a few. I just realized that. Why am I not training him? We'll get him drilling right now. I do need to build up some more transports in Europe. That's so needed right now. That then. You gotta remember, we actually do have a much larger army than we used to, so this is not as bad as it may seem. I mean, they do have 500,000 men. How many do we have total? Okay. Probably 120,000. Maybe a fourth of theirs. We'll need the fleet to come back to... Bring the mercenaries back. We'll have to leave it to the capable hands. Alessandro Di Carde to win the war in the east, with no navy to back him up either. Very well. All on you, buddy. The main fleet is around. Let's immediately begin to harass their navy. We'll leave the galley fleet, and we'll send the primary navy under the capable hands of our god admiral, Bernat Pignatelli. Remember him? He is a 6666. And we will get him to harry them in the Western African Sea. At the very least, we can cut off their trade, I think. Retreat behind the fort line. Our allies did join. Lombardy has joined in, Switzerland has joined, and Japan has joined. At least Lombardy should send forces. They did last time. Bring home the mercenaries. We're gonna have to extend their contract, I think, here. One fleet down, many to go. We need to, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna fight this fucking war. We're gonna secure land on the southern coast, on the Ivory Coast, to start to divert trade. We're gonna build a trade company there, and we're gonna give our ships port on their way to Asia. Last time we let out Yorubaland with nothing but economic costs. This time it will not be the same. We will take a heavy toll from them this time. What do I name you, Scoving? What would you like it named to? Take tolerance. We did take humanist ideas as our last idea group, just a reminder. We have rebels too. Fucking hell, man. I'm gonna get them to go ahead and... yeah, might as well hunt pirates in Genoa. Why not? We need to get our other troops over, but we need our transports first. And I'll meet up in Cagliari. What's up, Armis Seal 97? I've got a whole mod pack on, but no, this is a grand campaign. So I started in 1066 in CK3, played all the way through, and then saved translated to EU4. So this has been ongoing for probably 6 months actively or so. But I technically started in August after there was a break. So it's a grand campaign. I would try and give you a little recap, but there is just so much. Another fleet hit, fantastic. We're really harassing them on the coastline. They're hiding with their fleet right now. We need to get these transport ships back, though. They do have an escort of 20 heavies. We should be fine. We really need those men. Hain took that land back. That's fine. Okay, I'm gonna fire on the fort. We need to get a good treaty here as quickly as possible to send those men back to Europe. Sardinia's jewel. Very well. Give you a 3-decker escort of our transport fleet. Sardinia's... nope. Good follow our Missile 97. Britain took Guinea. Oh boy. I've always thought about doing one myself, just think it's a huge time commitment. It is, man. It's a huge time commitment. Depending on how much you play through it, I don't recommend you rush either. But I will tell you, if you like paradoxical strategy games, if you do one, you take your time, you don't map paint, you don't rush, it will probably be your most memorable campaign you ever play. I will say that. It is a very big time commitment. It is a very much a lot of mental effort, a lot of time, and emotions too. They're very emotional for you, especially if you role play them, but they're absolutely worth it. Hands down, no competition. Small force there. Let's wait for reinforcements, get all these transports down. I'm gonna go down to speed 3. I need to slow myself down here. I'm gonna start missing things, and that is when we have problems. was also a while ago an attempt at multiplayer grand campaign. Scobie, it's starting tomorrow morning. Funny you mentioned that. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m., we are also starting the grand roleplay campaign, the multiplayer one. And we're going to be playing as a Basque Count. Costa Rica. I had planned to be done with this grand campaign by the time we got to it, but I didn't rush, and I'm not going to. So here we are. Bring back that army from Greece. Oh, no. Stay there. Where's our main fleet? Did it make it back? Almost there. We'll dump all those men off. No, actually, that's not the right fleet. There. The mercenaries did survive. Meet up all the rest of our troops here. How are we doing in Asia right now? Good. We're gonna take the fort there. I'm gonna force peace them out and take all their land here, or land for the trading company, unless we get a coalition, of course. Beautiful. We have Alfieri in command, right? He died, didn't he? Ah, rest in peace, Alfieri. I don't normally remember generals' names, but I remember him. My gosh. We're only about 60 years in game for EU4 before we convert to Vicky 3. Yeah, quite close now. I decided to start a grand campaign in Holland. Never tried one before. Hope I do all right. Have fun, Frost. Holland's a ton of fun. The Dutch are a lot of fun. My big recommendation, even if you don't like roleplay, at least use a little bit of light decision making that's realistic, and don't map paint. If you try and expand just because even if you want to and you think it'll be fun, it will kill your grand campaign and you'll stop or you'll get bored. So be warned. Camino Vico. Yeah, him too. Both have statues in Sassari. Certainly. Fatmids are at war with Brazil. Egyptian-Brazilian imperialist war. Are the Fatmids trying to subjugate Brazil? They are! Oh my god! The Fatmids are making a play for Brazil. Bold. Very bold. The French are doing it too. I wish we could have allied them. We've just been in wars. I really don't like that you can't ally people in EU4 when you're not at war. It's not very realistic. It should be much harder to, but you should be able to, for right reasons. I'm gonna wait for all my reinforcements. We're not gonna rush this here. Egypt already has part of the Cape in South Africa, and they also have parts of Chile already. They were a colonizer. Here we go. Who's Castella at war with? Byzantium. Lithuanian Byzantine War. Ah, fair. Okay. We're gonna try and cut that army off in just a minute. Almost ready for some maneuvers. I'm gonna try and repeat what we did last time. Divide and conquer. They have a very good general this time, though. So do we. Go. I'm gonna try and cut off that army. Hope there's no reinforcements there. We'll come back for that siege if we can get it. They're gonna retreat south. We gotta cut them off before they hit the pass. I'm distracted. Let me drink my coffee real quick. Here we go. Hope there's no reinforcements so we can't see south. Looking good. Looking very good here. The Battle of Zuwara. We give the clergy nothing, as always. Big battle. Beautiful. Slaughter them to a man. Marcel Bode has become a glory seeker as well. Well, he has no shortage of that. They're coming back to fight us. Let's wait for them here. Be careful. Go. We can hit them in the plains. We want to. Really like to avoid a fight in the Highlands, but we may have no choice. But they're in the west too, aren't they? No. That's a lot of men. We take the second siege. I'm going to fire on the walls. We can force a peace out of their ally and then go after Pahang proper. I'm going to try and not get an engagement, but we are in the mountains. Also, Lombardy is sending them in. We do have to wait. I'm going to be patient here. We're going to encircle their position in the highlands and mountains and wait. Maybe goad them into a battle here for lucky. Yeah, Orthodox Brazil, Byzantine. The Mongols are also Orthodox, and then the Chagatai Mongols are Sunni, who took China. There's been a lot of crazy stuff in this game. The US is French. They were colonized by the French, and they are currently a monarchy. It's a French monarchy ruling the United States in this timeline. You will want to see some more very weird, interesting stuff. The money flows. The integrated bankers have organized our finance industry rather well, and now some diligent administrators have offered to take a look at related sectors. I feel like we wouldn't be going very mercantilist at this point. Just, we're not, our economy's not built that way, so we'll go for efficient governance. Revolution ideas has spread once more to Sassari. We still have those rebels, don't we? No, they were dealt with. We need to take this battle. It is Drylands, to be fair. I'm gonna go in from here. Any religions that transferred over from CK3? We've got some Hellenic provinces still left. We're very religiously tolerant. Let's see what else is the interesting stuff. Western North America was Shinto due to being colonized by the Japanese, but the Catholics are converting them out. Yeah, that's the main thing. A fetishist part of southern Brazil due to the Africans colonizing it as well, which is interesting. This is a very good commander here. Presbyterian Constantine. The citizens of Constantine have grown tired of the local influence of greedy Canarian merchants and they claim are being used for unfair advantages to outcompete local business. They demand that we step in to limit the influence of foreign traders in the area. Revolutionary Canaries. What? Oh, where are the Canary Islands? Azores. Are the Canaries? Oop. These are the Canaries, aren't they? They are. A Papal State owns it. That's very strange. There it is. Where are they at? Oh, out here? Really? Revolutionary Muslim Canaries Islands. That's free real estate, is what that is. What's up, Battlebird Balthus? How you doing? Sardinia feels actually very well, despite yet another war declared by a huge power. We are in pretty good shape. All right, here we go. Big battle. We need to win this. Reinforce. Then reinforce. Here we go. Come on, roll well. Oh, those are not rolls. There it is. Huge. We pushed them out. All right, let's recover here. We lost a lot of men. I do have another army. We need to recover, though. We'll wait. What of the war in Indonesia? Good. We're going to be taking that fortress very soon. Do have a lot of men here, don't they? We might be able to press them into a bad battle. But you got to remember, if our troops lose here, We have no ships by which to pick them up with. And again, a very inconvenient position for us. Orthodox Brazil is cursed. I think it's interesting. South America is so interesting religiously in this timeline. Actually, the Azores. Yeah, true. Keep developing the company. Albanian district. Let's also develop this. We have a ton of production. I have to wait till we're cored. When they're cored, I'm going to develop these if they have good trade goods. Yeah. Tea, very valuable. Clothes, very valuable. Won't stay that way, but we don't know that. And then vanilla, very, very valuable as well. Especially the tea we want to develop. That would be becoming probably a bit of a hot commodity. I apologize for that. Let's take this battle. No representation. Ban the publications. We've given them some form of representative government. If they ask for more, always. Here we go. Looking good. Oh, yeah. Slaughter to a man once more. Fantastic. They're running. Go. Take these. We'll get the battle in Tatooine, I think. How do you pronounce it? Big. Chase them back into the deserts whence they came. We will be pursuing them and sieging, but we have to wait here. Oh, careful. Ah, the Lombards. Here we go. Not a chance. Go. Take the piece. We knocked them out of this war for Bunny. I'm not giving them anything. Well, the war will continue. We certainly will not be giving up anything. We just lost 43,000 men in Indonesia, by the way, just heads up. Slaughtered also to a man. We'll send the mercenaries into siege. Oh, guess we'll send everyone in for this battle, though. More piracy. We'll try and hunt them down here. Let's also embrace Renaissance? No, industrialization. Absolutely. Defense in depth, midshipman cadets, and then I am going to upgrade to flying batteries as soon as we can here. You want to take this battle first. You got it. Good. All right, our regular forces we will send Mac to reinforce on the coast. The mercenaries will continue to march south. Let's also upgrade to flying batteries. That's a nice pip bonus there. And it seems to be wanting to make up for our lost colonial empire of the Americas for one of the Pacific and parts of Asia. Yes, absolutely. Did you take Hawaii? Yes. Yeah. Yeah, except for one island by article. Just missing the main Hawaiian island, ironically. The rest we all own. Go for the gate. I dislocated a ribbon. It's killing me. Jesus, Gobi. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, go relax. Get a very strong drink. You feel better, dude. Being ravaged. We're gonna need to send a lot of men when we go. We are going to be retreating. We take this siege. We need so many men more. We need more men. Can't speak. We'll take them a moment to take that fortress. We'll reinforce what we can while we wait, and then we go. Lombardy? Lombardy, where are you going? At war. Naples. Oh. We will have to contend Lombardy in Italy when nationalism arrives if we go down that path, though. How are we looking on men? We're dangerously low on cannons. That'll be a tough one. I'm almost tempted to let them take it and wait till they disperse. Continue to enforce serfdom. Small Pacific Islands? Yeah, we took a bunch in the Pacific down here. This is how we got into Asia. And now we have the western coast of Papua. Get back though. If they take that fortress, we gotta run. Move Cardi back though. That'll be big. Wood is actually better though. Wait for those reinforcements. Oh, and here they come. Do we have the tech advantage right now? We do. We had the flying battery. That's huge. We need all the extra artillery that we're working on right now though. Let's try and defend all the remaining ones. Oh no. They're splitting? We're gonna take this. Go. This is risky. I think we can win this though. Lombardy's here too. We're gonna take this battle. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Not rolling as well as we need to. Come on. We got it. Huge. They're coming. Hold. Hold on. I'm gonna reorganize here. Just Boda. No commander. Yes. There we go. All right. Hold it. Come on. Roll. Oh, Boda, come on. We got it. Huge. We pushed them back. Big victory. Big victory. Take back the fort. Let's actually start to recover here. When you're going to convert to Victory 3, are going to clear up the map? Nope. No, I like nice borders, but I don't force nice borders. I think it kind of ruins the history and the immersion. What's up, Halbsita? How you doing? I played domination. Yes. Go, 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 go. Here comes Lombardy, another big battle I was not prepared for. We don't have a general there. Come on, Boda, go! Oh, this could go bad. Oh, this could go very bad. We have the artillery at least. Come on! Come on! Oh, good rolls. That's a loss, though. We took a lot of damage there. Almost all our infantry died in that battle, but the artillery won the day. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Can we get out of this? My God, we are down a lot. Scorched Earth? Too close. Mercenaries. We lost our mercenaries for some reason. We're taking loans. We're going to hire a mercenary company here. We will be hiring independent army. If we pray to Jesus, we might get them to reinforce in time. 1. They'll get one reinforce on their morale before they go in. I'm gonna throw them in. Fuck it. We need bodies. Hold, hold, hold. Come on, hold. They might get there. They got there. We got it. Whew, disaster averted. Oh, that was close. That was too close. We don't have many men left. That could have been real bad. Oh, we have lost so many men. Let's retreat to the coast. We need to reinforce the army. We have no one. Our army is down to 10,000 standing men. That is crazy. Local traditions. Get the mercenaries to siege out too. How many men do they have still left? Too many, I'm sure. They're down to 150,000 manpower and they're below 500,000 men. That's something. We need Lombardy to actually put in work instead of whatever the fuck they're doing, though. I'm not gonna lie. What if I do this? Maybe. You never know. Lombardy is incompetent, is what they are. Unfortunately. Time we very much need them to be competent. We'll have to do this ourselves. No way around it. Let's send our diplomats out too. We need to keep making sure they're outraged. I wondered about that. We need to keep very good relations with all our neighbors. The Byzantines fucking hate us. That's pointless. We are a colonial empire again. We're going to start getting a lot of hatred from other European powers here. Okay. Badong looted. No surprise there. It was barely ours to begin with. We never even set up a proper garrison. We might not be able to get the piece I wanted from them. I think our plan's gonna have to be really just retreat to Kabila. We may have to just knock him around a lot and try and get an economic deal or something again. Boda died? Oh no, we need him so badly. Card is solid, but we need a commander. Adolfo dell'Italia. Paradox gods bless us. No, they did not. What's our army tradition? 99. Keep rolling. We need a good general here. Better. Mika. Broglia. We're getting some bad generals here, I'm not gonna lie. Gioberti. There we go. Ihar di Lucerna. A 5-6-5-5. The rolls were worth it. We'll take those. Oh yeah. I'm trying not to make our leaders fight. Not because in the roleplay they wouldn't, but because Paradox loves to make them die and it's hard-coded, which is I don't really like very much, so I try not to use it. Somebody will win a battle finally, doing something. Big army coming again. How are we doing on artillery? We've got enough. We're about at full power. Yeah, it's quite low. 130,000. Jesus. Ah, you know what? Fuck it. We'll take this battle. Get the reinforce. Come on, come on, come on, go. We got there. I'm gonna do some dangerous maneuvers here. Oh no, 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 no. We may lose him. Enough. What's Scorched Earth actually do? Movement speed. Oh. Will we get out the main force? We will not. Be it, folks. This is a big one. Here we go. Oh, our reinforcements won't get there. Oh, we did get the main army out. I'm sorry. You're going to die, and that is that. Let's retreat behind the Kadila port line. We made a heavy sacrifice there. We just need to harass them. Need to fuck up their convoy lines. They may try and go over to Yep, I see what they're doing. They're gonna go try to intercept the Lombardians. This is a big chance here. Oh, they're sending everything. Okay. What the fuck are they doing? They're attritioning so hard. What the fuck are they doing? You know what? They want to fight themselves. We're gonna let them. take this. Dangerous maneuver time. Order tensions. Okay. All right, this is very dangerous. This is gonna be a very exact maneuvers. Come on. We get there first. We get the defensive battle in the mountains, in the highlands, I should say. Come on, come on. Go, 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 go. No, my God, no. Okay, go. Oh. Okay, good. That's big. Honestly, let's just let them attrition. That's the wise play here. They're bleeding manpower really hard. The Western Army is the one that we can actually harass. Let's get down on the coastline. Strike here in a minute. The army gets out. I studied new production techniques. Hey guys, look, it's the Vic 2 cred. The changes in production methods that technological progress have brought have not been welcomed by everyone. Some feel that their livelihood is threatened by the growing mechanization and causing troubles and protests and sabotage. In Corsica, things have been escalating to full-blown uprising against the artisans. We need to negotiate with them right now, though, because we are currently in a cataclysmic war. As someone who hasn't played EU4 before, are allies leaving you to die a weird AI quirk? They're really bad at helping you in wars, and they're like the AI is coded to be hyper-aggressive, except when they're fighting with you. Your allies are always so bad. I don't know. I don't know EU4 well enough to tell you, but I know consistently since this game came out, your allies are incredibly fickle and will mostly not help you. So you need to assume that they won't, usually, frankly. 4 cannons? Brother, we need manpower. I am using all the infantry with mercenaries, which has been pretty big. All right, I think we can take this. Oh. Wait till they can't retreat again. Go. Oh, no. Come on. This is tougher. They have so many more men. They've actually thrown everything at us this time. Can I take this? They can hold. That's the infantry. I'm taking it. Oh, maybe not. Oh, this is such a precarious position. No, we'll wait. I can't be impatient here. This could be... Fuck, they stopped. How did they stop in time? God damn it. How is it that they... Okay, we're committing here. We have to. Go, 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 go! Get there! We are gonna win this. Big. Hold. We don't have time for this. Fuck off. We got there first. Oh my gosh. Huge. Stack wipe. Oh my god. All right, here we go. Press them. Oh, we actually are. This is a good position right now. Come on. Take Biserta. Oh, yeah. We cooking now. Oh, yeah. Let's find that other stack. It went south. That was big. We killed a lot of men. Oh, we got to help Lombardy. Lombardy's actually sieging. Let's go relieve them. It's a lot of men headed south. So we're going in. This could be pretty definitive here. And bad. Oh, we won't get there before Lombardy. They need a hold, and I don't know if they can. We should have reacted quicker to that. Our artillery advisor died. This is not the time to be losing capable military advisors. Fuck it, take the discipline. The cost doesn't matter. We need competent men. The cost be damned. Oh, come on. Lombardy, I believe. Oh, no. Disaster. Oh, no. Lombardy. No, 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 no. Fucking hell. This is bad. You probably pull back. You know who Solomon is? He's a bold fucking fighter. We'll go. So many of them. The Swiss are still here. We can help them. Wait for the maneuver. We'll react to what they do. Want to see what the rest of this stack does. They're committing. I'm going to wait a moment, then we're going to go west, I think. No, we're going to go west now. No retreat, gentlemen. Oh, no. Too many. Can we retreat? We need to go now. We will. We did kill many more there, though. So that actually was a Pyrrhic victory for them. We're going to retreat back. Also, we have the Diplo points. So I'm also going to start... Oh, god damn it. Developing the colonies. Or not. Develop some other territories then. Let's look for goods that we'd want to develop. That is not really cheap. Dates useful. I'm gonna follow Hodor. Hodor. Salt's very valuable. Ephron's very valuable. Call it a day. Right, that could have gone much worse. We're also out of sailors. That's very bad. You know why? Because we're attritioning on the Western African coast, patrolling it. Kinda need to. Yep. Bring them back to port in Cagliari. These guys are a problem, aren't they? Cardinal Minister. They're religious. You can get the fuck out. How are they looking on men and manpower? 40,000 left, 400,000 men. Good. The Swiss need to retreat here. You gotta respect the bravery, but they need to retreat. They're gonna get out. 11,000 will get home. I will take tolerant as well. Or humanism. Yeah. We're continuing to have good relations with the Castella court due to our wife, who is now old. Take a look. Show losses? Sure. Japan has lost soldiers? Has Japan been fighting? Hold up. What the fuck's Japan doing? They've lost 400,000. We've lost 500,000. I mean, we personally have lost 40,000 foot, 20,000 cavalry, and 30,000 artillery. Not bad at all. Japan is losing so many people. What the fuck are they doing? Did they like send a task force and get stack wiped or something? That must have been what it is. Don't know what the Japanese are up to. Now, this is a very costly war. Our wife has died. The queen consort. The MILF that Solomon married at a young age. He's no young man anymore either. Oh, boy. It's a stressful time in his life, I bet. Everything he's built kind of suddenly very much at stake when not expected. We keep whittling them down, and then we're going to take the offensive here. Oh, we don't have trade control in Genoa anymore. We need more trade ships, but no money for it. Stahl's really taking advantage of this, aren't they? Gonna follow Christian 21347. Counter-revolutionaries in Messina? We cannot deal with this shit right now. They're smart. They're going to come from the west where they have positions and I'm just really trying to take it easy on the manpower right now. Up our goddamn navy now. We don't need the full task force. I'm gonna send half of the main fleet to keep running any fleets in the Western African Sea. We cannot allow them to keep fucking up our trade there. Here they come. Lombardy's running for the hills. Let's retreat back here, but Lombardy has the right idea, I think. Swiss to take the fort if we can. Just on the off chance the Japanese will do something, I'm gonna ask them to siege these out. Now the revolution's all over Europe, Lempari. Revolutionary Bavaria has turned into a monster and they're influencing everything. The revolution has spread so far at this point. I mean, they are monstrous. Big 3 Bavaria is going to be terrifying. Remember, every soldier we kill here matters way more for us. We just want to inflict as many casualties as we can on them. They're also attached to our forces this time. I forgot that's a thing. I'm thinking we might want to take a big battle here as soon as we can get the advantage and they go out. There we go. That's the force we want. That's 300,000 men right there. Lombardy. Lombardy, no. We want to get them in a battle in the Highlands here. That's what I'm hoping we can goad them into. Oh. Let's goad them into a battle on Kef. Maybe. Lombardy, you need to chill. It's Drylands. We can't take that fight either. You know what I'm gonna go for? No, there's just too many. We can't do what we did last time. There's maybe this is gonna be costly. I'm gonna take it. Ready first. They're gonna get there first. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna use this. This will be costly. There was no general? Oh, I fucked up. That was bad. You are going to retreat. You also are going to retreat as soon as I can. I fucked up quite badly. Did we lose them all? We lost them all. Oh boy. Okay. That was a critical error. Can't believe we went without a general. I could have sworn I had one on there. Will they peace out? They might. Let's actually take a look. It's worth a shot. I really wanted to take land, though. See what we can ask from them. We had a lot of fucking gold. Jesus. All right. We may take this piece here. We just lost the whole army. We need to go back to Asia. We've got rebels all over the colonial empire. I really wanted us to fight them and take them on here. How many soldiers do they have left? 400,000. No manpower left. I don't suppose the Japanese are sending a task force. I know that is a big ask. No. They most certainly are not. Okay. I'm going to go get something to drink, and I'm going to go to the bathroom. And while I do, everyone here is currently in the Admiralty of the Navy of Sardinia, and you all have a very important decision to make. I'll be back shortly. Perfect timing. Good terms and back to Asia. Overwhelmingly. Wow. Okay. It is the wise move here. Very well. We will sue for terms with Yorubaland. Once more winning the war, but at great cost. And men, in time, most importantly. Time is the real dangerous one that we're sacrificing in these wars. They are very large and very strong. All right, so let's get our... Oh. In terms... Gold bullion and war reparations will be what we demand from Yorubaland. And the second Yorubaland House Torres of Sardinia imperialist war. Once again victorious, but at very high cost. We lost 702,000. Most of us are Japanese. I still don't know how. Maybe just attritioning. But we killed almost 1 million soldiers from Yorubaland. Look at that. So 25 of their heavies as well. We did a lot. But my God, the cost. It's one of those wars where I can't feel happy about it. Personally. Take those loans. Let's reinforce the men. We lost so many. We mainly just have mercenaries left. And then we're going to send them all to Asia. Let's get our fleet combined. No, never mind. Need actually everything on Genoa again. We lost power there. With all our money remaining, we're going to build up another large trade fleet. We lost some in that conflict. We not afford them? Ooh, we don't have enough sailors, do we? Oh, that's unfortunate. Mothball half the fleet. I'm gonna take a quick second here. Miss everything I read, or read everything I miss. There we go. Sardinia's Machiavellian idea is it would make the most sense for them to peace out and defend their financial interest. Absolutely, Valsis. Fully agreed. I agree. I believe that even if we win, then it would be too costly, especially with all the revolts in the Asian war that's still ongoing. And yeah, and the time. You gotta remember, we have a very like roleplay rise. Let's talk about something real quick, right? No one else has been really a colonial power in Asia so far. It's not like our own time. Like in our own history, in our own timeline, the Portuguese were in Asia in the 15th century, right? Spain right after. England and the Dutch a century or two later. But in our timeline, that never happened. No one in Europe got to Asia, mainly because they were too busy fighting each other and colonizing the Americas, which have been very, very lucrative, but also because the powers in Asia are so strong, it's been difficult. Their navies aren't like ours, you have to remember, right? Like, we are able to punch well above our weight class with our naval traditions. They aren't. I mean, look at these fleets, right? Mainly these guys. I mean, Europe would really struggle to contend that. We, however, can. Given that and the trade company we set up and all the wealth that we've seen flowing in from the region, the profits would be extraordinary, right? For the first time in history, the spices, which would still be very valuable, are being explicitly sold by Europeans to Europeans instead of going through probably the fat mids, right? Or up through Basra. I mean, that's a huge saving on cost. With cotton being found there, with spices, with sulfur, with coal being supposedly found in the area, we aren't dumb. The brokers are very adept at what they do, and they know that the wealth here is, well, could build an empire. It's exactly what we're gonna do. I mean, it is beyond lucrative. We can carry a lot of men now too. All right, we're gonna reinforce. We're gonna send our men. How we looking? 39, 41, 45. many do we have total? 35 plus 37, 60, 71, 74. We actually have everything. We just need to reinforce. Yeah, it is a unique situation because no one else has done it. No one else has been able to. But as soon as the real value is understood by Europe, I would imagine that many other nations would also seek to found companies and go east. I mean, the British clearly already are, right? They're blazing a path down Western Africa. They have the Cape, which we'd love to get one day, but it's quite difficult given their size. And but they haven't gotten any further east than that, and they will very soon. They could perhaps even be our equal in terms of navy. Peeling out of their ideas. We're gonna go to World War of the Canaries Island. That's a very, very, very good call out, Biotical. Oh, Jesus. Okay, we just had a major revolutionary revolt in the home isle. 70,000 peasants have stormed the fortress in Sassari. And we have a lot of rebels in Asia too. All right, we cannot ignore these rebels in Sassari. We'll cross with our troops, and then we're gonna go ahead and take them on. Yeah, they're very tired of their situation. They will not be getting any sympathy from us, though. Cross with the main army first. Yet again, it will wait. I mean, we are waiting to reinforce, but we're gonna lose a lot of men here, too. Hopefully not, but we will lose a lot of men. We have a marriage, Virginia. Evie married at 53. Solomon, you dirty dog. She's 16. Bro, no, that's not it. Was he into older women? The fuck is this? 180. It is a political marriage, to be fair. We really need to show up support with Lombardy. They were our one consistent ally left. He's a 363. Not bad. It's a little gross, though. Let me be honest. Indirect rule. A lot of income. Let's see if we can build those trade ships now. Yes, we can. Fantastic. Still have money. Actually build anything else? Manufacturing Biserta. One for silver. It's years to get that manpower back. Roleplay wise, you could just say it's a political marriage, which he didn't really do anything and didn't feel like the type of king to be that person either. That's definitely the vibe I get too. Political marriage, simple as that. Been well established, Solomon prefers older women, given his actions in Castalla. Here we go. That is way too many ducats there, unfortunately. Nope. On the gates of the fortress of Sassari, the army arrived and dispatched all the peasants remaining. All right, let's reinforce again, and then we go to Asia. How many times in this campaign I've said we're going to Asia, followed by a new crisis? Kind of crazy. Many land donations are quite old, and while are not always written down, both landscape and names may... Oh, we had this event last session. We'll side with neither. Fuck them. Land distribution like now. We own so much still. What's up, Pepegitos? 6? No, it is not. Fuck. I mean, all their lands are sieged out. This isn't surprising. One of Sardinia's largest... We only have one. Our trading company has failed, wiping out large sums of wealth. As is so often the case, the company has found a highly speculative stocks and were far less safe than many had led to believe. And there's no returns right now because our Papua colony is sieged by rebels. We're gonna bail it out. More rebels in Asia. Okay, let's go. You're cutting out of answering my question. Canaries Islands. I almost forgot about it again. Yes, let's go to war with them if we can. We'll make a short stop in the Canaries before we head to Asia. I mean, it's literally just a stop on the way, so why not? Yeah. Yep. In and out. 20 minutes, it'll be fine. Easy, easy. No issue. That should be fine. Yep. The centralization policies of our dynasty have led to much power being amassed in our capital. We have many ways to expend this newfound strength. What do you suggest, sire? Production. I'm gonna try and land. Fuck. All right. Unexpected. You gotta respect the balls. My God. Not enough though. Just the mega Sardinian fleet chasing them down. Oh. Oh, they're gonna get away. Send in the mercenaries. No reason to waste good Sardinian men in this. Yes, we are, Pure, and we are very much still in that war. How long has it gone on for now? 40 years. It's just been war after crisis after war after crisis after revolt, and we did beat Oman. We're still at war with Paying, though. We were doing well then, but when they got declared war again by Yorubaland, it had to fend off 500,000 men. Every time. Every single time. 40-year war? Yeah, no kidding. Maybe someday. We'll end it in Vicky 3 probably. They've got shore batteries, don't they? Fuck off. I bet they have a star fort too. No. And we had another crash. I don't like how these are getting more common. That's worrying. Hope our autosave is not too far back. You know why? We're getting too close to actually winning in Asia. The game doesn't... It's not supposed to happen. We're not supposed to win that. It says every year. Yeah, true. Let me change that. I think I have it on like every 4 or something. Never really had need of it until now. We're almost there. I mean, if we have to save translate early, we can, but I'd really like us to get to 36, actually. Want to go all the way up to it? Optimally. Best case scenario. I like to translate at the right time. This feels better. If you have that little period like where nothing's happening, I mean, you can fill in the gaps, right? It just doesn't feel right. I don't think. Much prefer the proper translation. Vic 3 I am very excited for. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very excited for it. I will save it at our laws to fit what we are too. I've been thinking a bit about that. Oh, Smartful. The campaign has been very immersive. I'm really enjoying the RP. Glad you enjoy it. This is probably my favorite strategy campaign of all time. I'll be honest. It's been so much fun. The highs, the lows, the crazy mad rulers. Ugh. Good roleplay campaigns really start to feel like just straight up stories, man. You let your imagination fill in all the gaps. Missed something here. I did not. It was nice to not be too powerful. Yeah. I always do that on all my mega campaigns. Like I said, it's never been as bad as we got this one, but every mega campaign I've ever done, I've always purposely tried to remain not super relevant and not expand dramatically, and it makes it so much better. And don't, you know, when you do a mega campaign, don't be afraid to knock down a mega country too if a mega state forms. You know, roleplay in your head is a revolt, civil war, whatever you want, but if you keep things not hyper mega blobby countries, it keeps its enjoyment. Could be worse. Hopefully this is after we fought the revolt. Change my settings too. Well, we're out of the War of the Yorubalans. That's good. CK3. Smurfilla. CK3. I really like CK3 now. I actually think I enjoy it more than CK2 at this point. We were a great power kind of for like a few decades at most. It was very short. And now we're like a regional power, but not one of the super big boys. Like I said, I think the parallel is the Dutch. Historically, we're very comparable to the Dutch. Small, but exercising power well beyond what we have any right to. This was before the revolt. We might not get it though. All right. Apparently it was meant to be. All right, we have to go fight those fucking revolutionaries again. I'm gonna go up to speed 4. Carthage custom nation would be a lot of fun, definitely. I mean, I've thought about us going Carthage a few times. It's just, it never felt quite right in the RP. It felt like a bit of a stretch, and I really try to avoid doing that. Because there's some really cool things you can do in any campaign, and if you want to, that's fine. But for me, as with anything when I do roleplay, I really like realism, at least elements of it, right? And if I feel like I have to stretch something to get there, I usually try not to do it, because it breaks my immersion a little bit, you know? I know this is all fictional, and we're some alternative world and stuff, but it's that little touch of realism that always makes these campaigns so much more enjoyable, I think. All right, let's take this battle. Normally, I'd say fuck revolutionary Bremen, but this is a religious issue and we're tolerant, so we're going to put our foot down to stop that. As much as it pains me to say it. Okay. Deja vu. Let me change my saving options too. Oh, I actually do have it on yearly. Let's do half year. Fuck, it's rich presents. Do you have any plans on changing the name of the USA to United States of Arcadia rather than America? That is a very good idea. The problem is in Vic 3, I think it will still force the name change. So I wanted to try and do that when we got to Vic 3 was what I was thinking. A little worried about issues arising. Because again, I'm really bad at editing EU4. Like we saw today, where I fucked up our heir. He doesn't have a last name. I'm much better at editing Vic 3's save file, so I was planning to wait for that. Oh, a lot of fucking money. My God. All right, let's get those trade ships. What else do we do with this money? Do we actually get the benefits from this, or is it Sunnis only? Oh, we do. Let's upgrade 8 Ben Haddao. A little late, but better late than never. I'll money into it. Honestly. Sardinian Thessalocranic Junta is my hope for Vic 3. Traitor to House Torres, I see. I won't force it, but I'm really hoping we get this Stellaris for the monarchy. I think it'd be so cool. All right. Once more. No religious ministers allowed. We are fiercely anti-Catholic. Get the save just in case here. We get another crash for some reason. The monarch with the navy has the power. Okay, that's fair. That's interesting. I do like that. I would be opposed to instead calling the Americas as a whole Arcadia and just having north and south prefixes. I do like that, actually. Arcadia is a good name for it. Keep rushing that. Ah, wonderful. A new child. Keep rushing this. This actually does give very good benefits. Trade efficiency and caravan power. Take the siege quickly and then we're head on to Asia. America's in their golden age too. The American Empire. King Cunegonde de Blois. Blois? I'll say that. French. Ah. Pignatelli, my beloved. We'll get Lucerne to lead the troops in Asia, I think. We're sitting in the dream team. Pignatelli at the head of our admiralty and Lucerne at the head of our army. Two of our greatest commanders in history. Probably tolerant. With artillery range, actually. We've been so heavily using it. And after that battle in Papua, I think we have a pretty proud naval tradition, I would say. Or sorry, not naval. Artillery tradition. When we fought off 2 times our size with nothing but artillery. You're taking the Azores. And with that, we'll move on to more imperialism in Asia. I think it's a perfect admiral I've ever seen. Yeah, I've never gotten a 666 before on an admiral. Or 6666, rather. That's crazy. Alright. Fuck, we have to go deal these rebels first. Oh, the Japanese are going into the Spice Islands! Oh, wow, yeah, they did. Respect it. I have a feeling Japan's going to be one of our greatest and strongest enemies one day. I just got hit by that feeling. Developed the sugar. So valuable in this time period. So valuable. Perfect. Alright, so we're gonna deal with all these rebels and then we'll actually fucking fight the Pahang. It's such a large army though. Revolutionary Vladimir. Vladimir is very small though, you gotta remember. They're, yeah, literally one province is all that remains. They used to be huge and very powerful, no more. Would be crazy if he got a reign longer than 60 years. That would be the record, beating Lissandro. How long has he reigned? He took power when he was 7, right? So he's been ruling for 48 years. Both our wife and our son are embezzlers. Jesus, man. Corruption runs in the family, I would say. That Lissandro's mother is not Shola, though. Dipping very deep into Solomon's pockets. There it goes, though. Strong men are rarely followed by strong men. Oh, you're approaching me. Instead of running away, you're approaching me. All right. The angry man from Crete. Seimunur Borromeo, a poet and scholar from Crete, has made a name for himself among his Greek brethren for distributing a large number of nationalistic pamphlets and even composing a Greek national anthem, denouncing what he describes as House of Sardinian oppression and drawing on the ideals of the Bavarian Revolution. He calls on his countrymen to pack their bags, quit their homeland, and seek freedom in the promised land of the New World. Good luck to you. It seems that his words have struck a chord among the Greek people, with one influential nobleman praising him as the hottest arse Greek person I've ever seen. Already many of his countrymen radicalized by his ideas are departing for New Norway. They're going to Canada. Well, good luck to you. Our main forces we're going to keep here. We're going to send the mercenaries to go deal with the rebels. They're disposable. Naval invasion? Oh, fuck. Hell was that naval invasion? $1776. Only 60 years out. We're gonna need that for pouring things here in a minute. Rebellion 1. Yeah, they are fighting the Papal States. It's a long war. They're fighting the Byzantines too, I believe. Fuck, we were so close to getting that. Now we have to siege at that fucking star fort. The Queen Consort of our illustrious King Scylla recently brought us a request from her family, House Obertingi of Lombardy. Apparently, Emperor Ansaria II's administration is in great disarray. He's asked us as his most trusted friends if he can help in any way. Sure. We'll send administration. Damn it, do I have to siege the fucking star fort out? I do. You know what? We'll come back. I don't have time for this. What's up, Horsey? A mega campaign is when you play through all the Paradox games, and there's this really cool feature, kind of like a mod. Oh my god, that's a lot of rebels. Where you basically can save translate. So, like, you play through Crusader Kings, and then there's a file thing you download, and it converts your save to the next game. So you can play through history. You can go from 1066 and CK3 all the way up through Hoi 4, and then you go into Stellar. So you play through all the different games, basically. It's a lot of fun. What's up, TS? Is that Linus? Or is that someone else? Name is very familiar. Hope y'all are doing well. Oh, what's up, Linus? How are you doing? Stock depots. Oh, that's not very valuable. The fuck do we do with our money at this point? I mean, more men, I guess. Yeah, we're making so much now in production. Jesus Christ. Or trade ships. Fuck it. Got the sailors for it. Send this fleet to Genoa, and then the new one we're making will go ahead and start to affect more of the trading lanes. Did we get dominance in Genoa? I don't think so. We need to go into Italy, don't we? Napoli is owned by our allies. We could fight another with the Pope, but 100 things to do at once, as always. All right, how's the revolt in Hawaii? We lost a lot of men on that crossing. Sincarde. Can he even win this? We'll wait one more month and then we'll go. What's up, White Rock? Oh, cool. I was looking to see a mega campaign still going. How's the history so far? Oh, Jesus. That's a loaded question, White Rock. I need to really make like a video or a write-up for like the background of this campaign, because there's just so much at this point. This is a roleplay campaign, by the way, so it's been very slow and very lore intensive. That's a lot of Hawaiians right there. Would someone be kind enough to give him like some bullet points very briefly? I can cover some of the big events, but I really need to focus right now, because we really got to roll here. Well, we actually have a breath of fresh air, because we need to get out of war so we can make some allies. We haven't been able to make allies, I'd say, for almost 100 years due to this shit. Thank you, Balthus. I appreciate that. We will win it. Good. We lost a lot of men there, though. All right, we're going to meet up in Papua, and we're going to go there to fight the Pying. They had to follow White Rock. Appreciate that. I do have, yeah, so YouTube, I have like a bunch of videos I've made. That would be the best way to get the backup, but it's a lot of time investment. So, and the VODs. You watch the VODs. Jesus Christ, that's so much time. Oh, thank you for the Prime, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the support. All right, let's wait for the reinforcements and then we'll go. They, again, do have double our armies. We gotta go right fucking now. We have to go right now. We cannot wait. They are at war with India. We gotta go right now. Oh, we might not actually get there in time. We don't need another commander. We have plenty of good ones. Japan is going hard too. We're competing with our allies in Indonesia right now. We're allied with Japan, but we're both basically rushing for land here. In the end, it wasn't Europe who we had to worry about. It was Japan, our own allies. Oh boy. All right, fleets, where are you? There you are. Yeah, this is a little precarious. We are going to land. Bring the rest of them. Oh, our mercenary contract went up. That's what happened. Let's just hire more. In proper Dutch East Indies fashion here. Relying on mercenaries. Buccaneer Battalion. Ooh. Too far from them. Any Asian companies that we could use here? Nope. That is unfortunate. Oh, the Free Company. Okay. That's small, but we'll take it. No, wait, they're still here. All right, well, we just hired more mercenaries. Fuck it, why not? We can use the other one to dispatch those rebels. Nope, we are not taking religious ministers into government. Gonna blow out the walls on the fortress. Yeah, we are very much on the clock now. They are marrying members of Revolutionary Bremen. They are religiously, we don't really care. It'll piss off the clergy, but they're irrelevant at this point. Oh, knock their fleet out of port too. I think we could take it on with our ships. All right, here we go. Yeah, I'm gonna land it. We're gonna knock out their fleet. We have 20 heavies with a contingent. They should be enough to take them out here. It's mostly transports and lights. Just hope they don't have a backup army waiting. Oh no, that is not it. They tell us of the event of revolution in Britannia. We're among the possible options they went with. We must show these upstarts their place. Civil war in Britain? Full-blown revolution? Let's hope for the best there. We aren't really hostile to them anymore, and we sure as hell don't want to see a revolutionary Britannia. I was tempted to offer them aid, but they won't take it. Their army's gone. Good. Took Johor. Let's go south. Take Singapore. Their army out of port here. Oh wait, and then we'll go take the yeah, there we go. Beautiful. We should win this. Oh, we have support from who? The Shagatai. All right. No problem. Okay, let's go get those other mercenaries to take out the rebels. Oh, their army's down there. We will wait then. I'm going to eat a lot here. We're going to be very greedy in this war. I think Singapore would be very important for trade. True. Where's the other big trade hub? Batavia, it wasn't relevant yet. I guess it is. The Dutch took it? Oh my God. The Dutch are in Asia. Fuck. And they have Batavia too. You gotta be kidding me. The Dutch are strong. Actually. Oh, less strong than they were. They're allied with Britain. Britain's a little busy, but they... Oh, fuck, they still join. It's a shame. When we get a larger navy... Oh, I want to knock them out here. We could fuck up... If we play this right and build up a mega navy, we can knock out Britain and we can knock out the Dutch in 2 blows here. But we need to win this war first. Oh, if we really want to fly close to the sun, we could start a colonial war with Britain and the Dutch. That would be very high risk, but very high reward. And honestly, might be worth it. We have the Navy for it. Import licenses. We are not giving those to the nobles. They've asked us to like 10 times now. Linus, Hoi 4 games do happen very rarely. I don't play in them much anymore. I got really burnt out on Hoi 4 multiplayer. It does happen, I just don't play in them. Or the Azores. When I play in the AMD ones now and then. We took a huge break because there was a lot of toxicity in the AMD group. Yeah, we can afford that. The fuck do we do with all this money though? Build the navy. We don't want the sailors though. Send the other fleet to Sevilla. We do have Genoa now. Beautiful. Hellas. Hellas is back? Hold on. Oh, it's not our royal family anymore. Guys, remember Hellas in early EU4 and in CK3? We actually founded the Crusader state of Hellas in Greece, and they were of our dynasty. They survived 100 years in EU4 before they died in the Greek Warring States period. They've come back, but they're not under a member of our dynasty. Consul Cipriano Macris, it's a republic. That's unfortunate. Yes, Brazil did take territory in mainland Europe. They were backed up by Revolutionary Bavaria. Revolutionary Bavaria fought Revolutionary Byzantium and killed Revolutionary Byzantium. It was kind of ridiculous. Good. We're on the fort again. Again, time is just the #1 resource we need right now. Ruthenia became the Holy Roman Emperor. Surprising. I mean, the Holy Roman Empire is just consumed by Bavaria, though, so barely matters. Baldur's Gate 3 is a fantastic game. I played through what parts of it you can right now. Good. Bring the other mercenaries. We have recuperated our manpower. I'm going to build some more armies in Europe. We can afford them. This is when we go all in. We're going to really militarize now. Got it. Another crash. What the hell? All right, we launched it. I don't like how many of those we're getting. I have half your autosaves on those, so we're fine. Bavaria has gotten way stronger, Trucko Nero. They're terrifying. They are absolutely terrifying. My monthly autosaves might be the choice here. Not gonna lie. I think my computer can handle it without too much impact. Playability. It might. There is always that chance. I think we'll be all right. I tested it. That seemed fine. We're gonna have some issues with it, I think, is what will happen, and I'll have to do a bunch of save edits, but that I can do. I know how to do that in Vic 3. I think it will run, but I think there'll just be a bunch of inconsistencies in Vic, especially perhaps with well, I don't know, tough to say really. All these countries are very unique. Do they have allies? Yes, all the Indonesian people have allies. It's very politically convoluted there, which is why we've struggled to get a foothold. But it's very chaotic right now, so good timing. Remember when we had land in Iberia long ago before the dark times? I am gonna go to monthly autosaves if I can. How far back was this? Not too bad. Yeah, kind of bad. Comet sighted. God damn it. You really need some more stability here. When you would like a real answer, I will give you one, Linus. If you'd like the answer to everything, it's what 6 times 7 though. So there you go. Simple answer. And an accurate answer too. If you'd like a further answer, you have to wait a couple thousand years. Supplying equipment in which game? Tell us when revolutionary. Brother, no. Damn it. No, Drelf. The computations aren't done. We can't confirm that. Not been enough time. Pure speculation. EU4. So supply is really actually quite simple. It's based entirely around supply limit, which is here. So it mostly does come from tech over time. You can see it in your military tech. Here. So supply limit, as you can see, goes up with levels, which is why you're actually able to maintain giant stacks late game and not have them attrition to death. When you go over your limit, you suffer from attrition, which is that a percentage of your troops die every month. It's really based on terrain and how much you are over the limit. So you always want to keep track of the supply limit of the province. You'll know you're over if you see that little skull on the bottom right there. If you hover over it, it'll tell you how much you're attritioning and why. Usually if you want to get around it because you need to siege a place, just, you know, cut your soldiers in half and move them away. Less troops there, less attrition. And again, as I said, it's primarily based on terrain, which you can easily see here if you'd like, or click on the province. Go right here. I'll tell you the terrain. And supply limit, right there. It's the main one. There is no equipment in EU4, so it's not like Wave 4. There's no equipment at all. Just costs. Money is all it is. Yep. Certain trade goods can give you bonuses, though. This thing's called strategic goods. Oh my god, Demora again. We'll take that prestige. Thank goodness. So, like, if you're trading in certain trade goods, you'll get bonuses, right? Certain trade goods give you bonuses to your command limit too. So, for example, if you get more naval supplies, which is a trade good, I think we have one on Corsica. Find some naval supplies here. I have a mod that really changes trade goods. There's usually way more of them. Yeah, so like here, naval supplies. It also contributes to your force limit. In EU4, as I said, it's all about money. It's very simplistic. You basically want to be able to like have a larger limit. We do. We have a very large ceiling. Speaking of which, I didn't build those new armies I was going to. But your limit is very valuable because when you go over your limit, your costs go way the fuck up on your army and your navy. And things like naval supplies, for example, if you have a lot of them, will increase your limit, which is very useful. Artillery and guns, again, it's just cost. All it is cost. So if you want to build a unit, it's not like Hoi 4 or Vicky 3 where you actually need to equip them with anything. You click on the unit, and then you build it, and it just costs more. So artillery costs more to maintain than, for example, infantry, right? Things like that, but no, there's no goods. It's very simplistic in that manner. I really hope they change that in EU5. I really hope we almost get like a, frankly, a Vic 3 style system for it. Would be lovely. Because I don't just like money magically making supplies appear that don't exist. But I understand why. It's not as confusing. If you can learn Hoi 4, you can learn EU4. EU4 is more complicated, but it's learnable. These are strategy games, man. They're meant to be complicated. That's why I think most people do enjoy them. I know it's why I enjoy them. Not rocket science, but more complicated than like Fortnite or something, you know? Still a fun game, but less challenge, I think, at least mentally. In some ways. All right, we're looking very good here. Blow down that wall. Let's block the Strait of Gibraltar. Oh, we could get a really early advantage here. We could win wars with this advantage. We're gonna take this shit. I'm gonna go offensive too. We're gonna go for Napoleonic Square. Oh yeah. Huge morale bonus. So massive. Our territory. What's the best nation to start as to learn? I'd recommend Denmark or England. I don't know what it's like these days. I haven't played EU4 really consistently, but whenever I used to play, I'd recommend consistently. I'd recommend people Denmark or England. France used to be very learnable, but they've gotten a lot more complicated. So I'd say probably Denmark, maybe England. Ottomans is a good learning nation too, but there's so much going on. I recommend you do it a little bit later when you understand more. Portugal's a good one too. Portugal to learn a colonial game and naval game. Denmark to learn like just everything really. England to learn naval also and colonial and military. Portugal is a very good starting one though. I'd recommend Denmark first and foremost, but Portugal is good too. Ottomans could overwhelm people, IMC. That's the problem. I've talked to many people about that. Where they've been recommended to play the Ottomans, they played them, they got overwhelmed because there's so much going on, so much to do, and they just set the game down and didn't come back, which always sucks. So. First actual game. Okay, I get you. That's fair. The burghers of Massila, an increasingly important trading city, have approached the king today asking to be granted privileges to be able to make the region thrive without the hindrance of many of the normal taxes. Should we provide them with these means to grow? Sure. They're loyal. They've been good. They make us a lot of money. An occasional favor every now and then is fine. They don't ask very often for much, to be fair. You know what? I'm going to take a battle here. Let's see if we can fuck up their army. If we knock out this army, we can go unsiege our lands, take the southern ones. We'll be in very good shape. We have to make the crossing, though. They're going to block it. Oh, we don't have military access. Because I'm about to eat a ridiculous amount of land and I want the power for it. We're going to be an anaconda here in a minute. We're going to take this. Come on. Yep, we got it. Easy. We got it. We wiped their whole army. It's all over. It is all over. Got their navy. They have nowhere left to go back into port. Beautiful. I guess we do have a place. What the fuck do we do with all this money? All right, let's upgrade, I guess. In this. We're gonna dump all our money into great projects now. Is there a way to like do this multiple times? No. All right. Here we go. That'll give us a huge amount of trade efficiency. Yes, there is. No, we lost Naples by article, if you remember. Speaking of Naples, we can't now because Lombardy took it. We could make a peace here. Let's see if they'll give us what we want. Or, oh my god, that aggressive expansion. Is it Johor? Everything, I guess. Did we go full anaconda? I'm tempted to, not gonna lie. The Shagatai we cannot deal with. That's the line. Everyone else we can. That will work, I think. A is just a number. The War of the Shagatai is very real. I'm not about to fight 1 million fucking horsemen coming down like a fucking tsunami. Thank you very much. We could. We could take the aggressive expansion as a number path, but given we have to fight more wars in Europe, piss off everyone. Because we can win the naval war. Anaconda mode. That was why I was saving all my power. are going to need to station a navy in Asia. I can tell you that. Did we not put people in Sevilla? Fuck. A lot. 1 second. Trying to figure something out. What the hell is going on? Let's send diplomats to all the Asian powers we just pissed the fuck off. Oh, we really pissed off the Chagatai. We're not happy. We'll go to war with Hawaii next. Actually, we should probably go to war with the Pope, to be honest. Do they have allies? Savoy. Yeah, we'll go to war with the Pope now. In EU4, you piss off everyone if you take Rome, right? All right, here's what we're gonna do. Oh, we had more heavy ships. I know we have more heavy ships. Unless they lost them somehow. $20, 37, 37. I see. Okay. Oh, our hunting fleet still. Okay, I'm going to send the fleet to half the fleet to Asia. I'm going to keep the other half of the Med, and then we're going to build a fuck ton more heavy ships. Then what do Admiral actually? We pissed off the Chagatai because we ate like almost all of Bahang. We took so much land there. We're gonna need to defend this. Which is why I'm gonna keep this army stationed here. Here we go. I'm gonna keep a heavy fleet in Asia. Transports are going back to Europe for our war of the Papal States. And then we're going to build more. Ladies and gentlemen, the Suez Canal. Whoa. Have a very good night, Trucker Nero. So the Fatimids built the Suez Canal in probably 60 or 70. I was wondering why we could get back so quickly. Wow. Buddy, if only you weren't resentful. Better get on their good side. Or like build a fleet and find allies. Get allies Somalia. All right, we actually aren't at war. We can also get some more allies right now. I'm going to get us to rival... Can't rival... Papal States. We'll rival Byzantium then, I guess. Also send a diplomat to Japan. They're really not too hot on us right now. Let's see if we can ally the US too. Nope. They're neutral towards us. I am going to improve relations with the US and try and ally them. You're going to give land you took at the last war to your trade company. Yes, I am. Thank you for reminding me. Biotical. Let's go do that. You can dump a ton of money into it too for trading stuff. A little while. We took so much there. We got basically the large region of modern-day Malaysia, and then we took the northern portion. Tiny little bit of northern Sumatra, I think it's called. The music's done. What time is it? It's almost 9. Okay. Also, we may end a little bit early today. As I said, I only slept 2 hours last night, so be warned. I may just eventually crash here at some point. $70,000 separatists in Sicily. Boy. What religion is Britannia? They're Anglican. Don't ally the US, I want to see them too. You're not wrong. And a revolt in the Azores too. The truth is the Papal States have left 112,000. By no means weak. You got all rubber? Did we get rubber? I didn't think rubber was in EU4. Oh, you mean in the future, right? Yeah, absolutely. We don't know that though. We have no conception of what rubber is. Yet at least. Okay, let's take out that rebellion. And we go to war with the Papal States. Oh, the Fatimids are at war with the Papal States, I think. Hold on. Yep, they are. Oh, we gotta go right now, don't we? And we gotta take out the rebels. God damn it, the timing on this. We're not gonna get much of Northern Europe, are we? Or Northern Africa. Fatimids are gonna take so much of it. You know, there is an alternative here. Nope. 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 They're like, fuck that. Good luck. We're not helping you. No, I won't do it. I won't. I just want to look. There's nothing wrong with looking into abyss. You just don't jump in. That's the difference. Is it because like we're... No. Why are we getting no trade power? We have a lot of barks on that. Hold on. Overextension. Oh. Okay. Huh. You gotta collect upstream then. That's where we'd want to collect, honestly. God, we're stuck behind fucking Sevilla. It sucks. Overextension is very high. 180%. Exact. We took a lot of land in Asia. He wants to rule the world. Sure, I haven't played one a day. Why not? Why not? Does fit this campaign quite well. I'll play the other one. I do like this one a lot too. This isn't immersion breaking. Here you go. It's Bardcore, so it's fine. Inflation. That's fine. Loud. Party, let's cross. Merchant assassinated. Some countries are apparently so appalled by our foreign policy they decide to retaliate by assassinating our merchants. That's definitely in Asia. No, in Genoa? What the f? Oh, those are some big revolts. One rebel stack knocked out. We'll just deal with them if we go to war, frankly. All right, I'm going to declare it. We'll go back to Asia shortly. All right, the Second Papal War. I will call in Lombardy here. I need a diplomat. God damn it. Lombardy can take Savoy if they like. Really doesn't matter. You're allied to Yorubaland? The fuck? The fuck is this? Or are they are we warned? The papal seats are guaranteed by Yorubaland. Oh, fuck off. Not a bad move, but fuck off. All right, we're gonna go back to Asia then. I am gonna end here for the night because I am starting to get very tired. I'm probably just gonna go knock out and crash, and that game starts very early tomorrow. I still have to finish my backstory, so we're gonna end here. We get back, we will go to war with Hawaii, and then we're gonna conquer more land in Indonesia. I'm just gonna ignore aggressive expansion here, and we're just gonna conquer. We're gonna do what the Dutch did, just rapid, quick, hyper aggressive expansion. When we come back, that will probably be next week. I don't think I'll have enough energy to stream this tomorrow because I've got the Grand Campaign in the morning and then the Vic 3 game. So probably next week. We may just go back to 1 day a week. Hope everyone enjoyed. See if there's anyone to raid. Oh, Paley's playing Victoria 3. Well, we'll raid him. Been a while. If you'd like to watch some Victoria 3, you're welcome to stick around and watch, since I am going a little bit early. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning EST. We will be doing the Basque multiplayer Grand Campaign, if you'd like to watch that. And then I will be substituting for one session only as Britain in tomorrow's Victoria 3 game. I've already talked with the guy I'm subbing for quite a lot, and I've explained to him that I plan to just basically fuck shit up and cause problems and then leave, which he's fine with. So that'll be tomorrow as well. Let's see. More Fallen Eagle next week. More Grand Campaign next Saturday afternoon. Hope everyone has a great rest of their weekend, and I will catch you all later.